Hi guys, and welcome to another video. So in this video we're gonna start a new project in which we're gonna code a virtual assistant totally in Python. Okay, it was gonna be very fun. So let's start by giving an introduction of what a virtual assistant is. So let's go to virtual assistant on Google to get a virtual voice assistant. Okay, let's go with that. Virtual assistant. Let's go with a brief introduction of what a virtual assistant is. So it's basically a intelligent virtual assistant (IVA) or intelligent personal assistant (IPA) is a software agent that can perform tasks or services for an individual based on commands or questions. Sometimes the term chatbot is used to refer to a virtual assistant generally or specifically accessed by online chat. In some cases, online chat programs are exclusively for entertainment purposes. So we got the first explanation of what a virtual assistant is, which is basically a program that responds to questions. Okay, so this is just a gist of what we're gonna do. We're gonna create a program that responds to commands. We can give commands and it will respond back. Okay, talk back to us, which is pretty cool. It's something that I've been passionate about the last few years. And I want to talk about you guys also on how you guys can make your own. I'm gonna create my own virtual assistant this year. I'm gonna code actually 2021. I'm gonna code something that I think is gonna be very fun. So let's go ahead and jump to the next part of this video. So all codes will be available on my GitHub. So now let's go and create the GitHub file. Okay. The name that I choose for this repository, I need to give you guys a reason why. So I usually choose Greek names, or when I create my projects, I usually choose a name in a foreign language. In Greek is a very good one. Greek word for speak, which we're gonna look for is malo. Okay, well, let's listen to it.
Meal.
Which is meal, which is pretty close to Mila. If you go to Mila etymology, Mila etymology. Okay, you're gonna see that it comes from from actually Greek. Okay, no, this way. Okay, it means speak. I saw that the other day, but let's go ahead with this name. So I'm gonna create a GitHub repository now, and let's give the name Mila. Okay, let's go with a virtual voice assistant. Okay, and if you guys have any questions, you guys should definitely comment down below. I'm gonna answer them as soon as possible. The language we're gonna use is Python, which is multi-platform great libraries. MIT license. Let's create this repository. Let's push origin. And okay. Let's try again. I got a minor error here, guys. I need to go to libraries, GitHub. I need to delete this. Try again. Okay. Let's clone again. Let's because I was having some problem. Mila. Okay, let's locate GitHub. Let's create a new folder here. This just because I got a conflict. Remove. Okay, let's go. Let's try again, guys. You're gonna definitely do this time. Mila, a virtual assistant with a virtual voice assistant. Okay, so if you guys have a sort of problem that I have now is because I had another version because my OBS just crashed and I had to start over again because I was recording with a very high bitrate. Let's go with create repository. Now should work. I hope so. Publish repository is going to be public. And let's see. Are we now online? Yeah, it works. So let's open Visual Studio Code. Here's going to be our ID for this project. I usually like Johnny, but now let's go with Visual Studio. So let's create a readme. Okay. Virtual voice assistant. So let's start with the project. So the aim of this project, okay, let's explain a little bit. I'll talk a little bit about the aim of this project is to make available make voice. Okay, the aim of this project is to make virtual assistants available for more people. Okay, so let's go with this. Let's go with the breakdown of the technology we're gonna do. The breakdown is this project needs to be easy to learn, is to download, change, and learn. So this project should have this in focus. It should be fast and expandable. Expandable. I need to check this word since English is not my first language. Okay, expandable. Yeah, I was right. So let's go with expandable. Okay, so this is the breakdown of the project Okay, let's go now with technologies. What sort of technology that we need to in order to accomplish this? Technologies. Okay, so the title of this video already says it. Is going to be, first thing is going to be speech recognition. I'm going to talk about speech recognition quite a lot in this video. And we also need speech synthesis. Okay, so the agent talks back to us, respond to questions, read news, etc. And we also need some sort of AI. Okay, some sort of AI. And we're also gonna do something related to that. Okay, so this is the readme of our project. We're gonna change this. And also each video I'm gonna change the branch. I'm gonna be adding more branches to the project so you can follow the development. So readme, added core ideas. Okay, core ideas. Let's commit to master. Let's go to push origin, and let's go. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna go to my GitHub now. GitHub. I am not logged in this browser. I'm gonna search for my account. Just Lima Pedro. Okay, Lima Pedro. Wait. Okay, I got a mention here. Thanks. But where's my GitHub? I need to search my GitHub. Lima Pedro. Yeah, I don't have my GitHub now. Let's go to /Lima Pedro. Okay, so let's go to Mila. This is the repository that we created. Okay. This is the README. So you guys should go to this URL to download the project. Now that we got this out of the way, let's start talking about speech recognition for a while. So speech recognition is quite a difficult task to solve. Fortunately, we are in 2020. Things are much easier today than they were back in 2015, 2010. So speech recognition, as you guys may already know, is when you talk to a program, it recognizes what you said, which is very, very difficult task. Because this project we're gonna use Python, okay, we're gonna use Python on this project. If you wanna go with speech recognition, you just search speech recognition Python, okay, and you should find a library. Okay, so the first result is this library, which you're gonna use on our project. Okay, quite very interesting library, which I've done some tutorials on this already. So we need to install this on our computer. To do that, let's create a requirements.txt on our project. So when someone tries to download it, it's already there. So let's go with requirements.txt. Okay. Here we're gonna put the libraries that we need. I'm gonna open up CMD as administrator. So I have some right here. If you guys notice, I kind of have a Ubuntu color scheme here because I was a huge Ubuntu fan. So let's start this. Let's install this library. Let's copy this. Go to the terminal or command prompt, paste. Paste. Wait, it didn't work. Let's paste. Okay, now it worked. Let's run enter. And I already have this installed, so I don't see any sort of output. Let's go to the page of this library. Okay, and there's some tutorials here, especially here, examples. Let's go to recognize speech input from the microphone. Let's go to this file and see we got a nice explanation of the code. Let's go to raw, and I'm going to import all of this code into our main code. Okay, let's add a new file here called main.py. Let's paste. I'm going to remove a lot of this. Okay, I don't need all of this. I just need something here, which this one. Okay, I just need this one, guys. I'm gonna go here. So okay, so we got two libraries here. The first one, let's go with the explanation of this code first. So if you guys saw, just copy paste, okay, that source code. Source code. So let's go with the first thing. I should probably delete all of this and start over again, right? It's a little bit overwhelming. So let's go with that. Let's commit with our goals. Easy to learn. So let's go with this. So let's first import libraries. Okay, here we're gonna import our libraries. The library that we just installed is the speech recognition, and we import speech recognition as SR. Okay, and R equals SR dot recognizer. So this is the recognizer. Okay. Now we need some source. So with R dot, and we can see some the methods we got there. With let's go back. I forgot how to get a SR or okay, SR dot record, SR dot microphone as source. Let's create a source. So this gets the microphone as a source. We're gonna do R dot, we could go to, okay, this one pretty cool. I'm gonna try it later. So let's go to it with audio equals, this is going to get the audio equals r.listen. Let's start with this one. Okay, so I'm gonna comment this. Okay, get the default microphone. I'm gonna comment this. Listens to a command using AVD. Okay, AVD is automatic voice detection. Speech recognition uses quite a generic algorithm to do that. And to get the recognition, which is going to be text, we're gonna do r.recognize, and we got a lot of methods here. Let's go with Google, okay, which is going to use a online API, which is limited. So let's pass audio here. That's all we need now. And let's print the output in text, okay? So we've done all of this. Let's save. To run, let's go to terminal, and let's go there, and Python main.py source. Okay, source.listen. Okay, I was mistaken there. Source.listen. Okay, let's go again. Wait, I'm making a mistake here. r.listen source. Oh, okay, I see what I did. So is r.listen source. Okay, we need to pass the source, which is pretty cool. So let's go back again, run, and we should be able to recognize what I'm saying right now. It should be recognizable. Okay. So we did recognize what I was saying, and we got just this, and it quitted. Okay, because it's only going to recognize a simple command. If we want to listen to indefinitely, we need to put a while here, while true. Okay, while true. We're gonna go with tabs, run again. Let's run this again, and now you should be able to see the output on the Visual Studio terminal. I'm just gonna check something very quickly, guys. I'm gonna go to my sound settings. I think I have AGD. Okay, no, I don't have. Okay, so it's all good. So you guys can see that it's recognizing, but it's quite slow because it's working online. So this is a limitation that we're gonna have, something that we need to keep in mind, okay? Because it's online, it's using the Windows API, it's using internet to do this. It's quite slow. So we also have, because this library was so well thought out. So you guys can see here, it supports multiple engines for speech recognition. So we're gonna use this API, which is deprecated. Okay. There's also good cloud speech API, which I think is faster because it's paid. Okay. So, and also that's CMU's Phoenix, which is a project for speech recognitions, an open source project. All the code is on GitHub, using hidden record models to do speech recognition. I'm going to talk about this now. So this one, if you guys want to go deep and start creating your own models, okay, for speech recognition, if you want to go deep and learn how to do this, you guys can create your own model for Phoenix and use it with the speech recognition library. This one has already built in. Let's go to here. Let's go. Now we're gonna work in here. I'm gonna close this so I don't get confused. To install Phoenix, let's go to here. Let's go to PyPy, and I didn't add in the requirements.txt, which I should do. Let's go to this library. Okay. Speed recognition. Let's go here. Let's add this library. And let's add the version, which is 3.8.1. Okay, we are all good now. We have this library added. So we're gonna talk about Pockets Phoenix, which is on its own separate library. Okay. So we got this. Which one's the official one? We got different versions here. I think this. Oh, okay. This is the official one. We need to install this. Let's copy, paste in the prompt comment. Let's install. Okay, let's go. I'm copying the message, which was quite confusing. Okay, let's go CLS. Let's install this. Okay. It takes 29 megabytes with the entire model, and this works offline. Now I'm gonna test this to see how it compares to the Google Speech API. And one thing that you should pay attention is that sometimes this won't install on your computer. If it didn't install on your computer, you need Visual Studio Boot 2 C++ 14.0, I think, in order to run this. I'm gonna test some of the things that this supports. Okay, my internet's not helping me now. It's quite slow. Let's go to GitHub. Let's adding a speech recognition. Okay, let's commit this code. Added speech recognition testing Google versus Phoenix. Let's commit this. Let's push to origin. We should be able to we should install. Okay, as I said before, guys, yeah, that definitely happened. So if this does happen to you guys, just mean that you don't have the tools to compile this library, which should happen normally if you don't have the developer tools to compile Python libraries. But to solve this, we're gonna go to here. Let's type Python Windows wheels. You guys search this on Google. Go there. Let's open this website. And here, there's a lot of this site compiles bright libraries for Python. Let's go search for Pocket Phoenix. And here we go. We have the library. We just need to download to our version of Python, which is 3.8, 64 bits. Let's do this. Actually, I'm gonna try to do something now, which I don't know if it's gonna happen. I'm gonna stop this, go to here, which is downloading. Let's pause. Let's copy the address. Let's go here. Let's do pip install. I don't think it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try it out in a way. Yeah, it's working. So if you guys want to install directly through the internet, you just do a pip install and the destination of the file. I thought it wouldn't work because I tried this some time ago, but it was like with another thing that I don't think it would work anyway. So we are running this command. It's gonna take quite a while, unfortunately. And if you guys want to test this out, you need to have Python 3.8 specifically to replicate exactly what I'm doing here. and we're gonna see why quite a bit. So I should have downloaded here. It would be much faster. So if you guys did any library that you guys are having problem installing with the build tools, you guys can go to this website, which is pretty cool. I'm seeing that, yeah, it's quite slow. I don't think they implemented a faster library to download things through the pip install, which is unfortunate. It should be getting much higher internet speed. If I go here, resume, you guys gonna see that, yeah. Wait, I think this that the website is loaded or something. Must have like a huge traffic going on there. Yeah, it's gonna take 7 minutes. Okay, so let's go to the main.py. We only have this now. Okay. Let's comment this. Let's do something while we wait. Recognizes speech using Google as a service. Okay. And this works online. This is online. Okay. And we also want to use something that works offline, and my internet's stuck right now, unfortunately. So there's a bunch of code I'm gonna test soon. I don't want to close this because there must be something that we need in order to run this. I'm gonna go to the top of this. I'm gonna copy the name of the library, which is Pox Phoenix. Let's add to the requirements. I'm gonna go with this equals. I'm going to 0.1.15. 0.1.15. Okay. So we got these two libraries. Now there are requirements, and we are still waiting for this. I should have moved on to another topic. Let's go with the basics of what we're gonna do in this project while we wait. So let's say that we recognize some text here, and what I said was what time is, which is something you guys should probably try to run. Okay. So if you do if text.lowercase, we need to use str here. Okay, is equals to what time is. Okay, we're gonna do print. We're gonna import time. I'm gonna use Google a lot. Okay, time.now. Time dot where do you get time? Okay, step time. I think this one works. Okay, so if we say what time is, it should print the time. Okay, and then it's gonna exit. Let's exit. After that, let's run. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, I should have said what time is. What time is? Okay, we forgot to put a dot now. Do we have now? Time dot now. Oh, we don't. Yeah, I should have time dot time. Okay, time dot now. Is it? No. Time dot. Let's go with Google. Let's open another one. Python get time formatted. Let's read questions here. Oh, import datetime. Okay, big oof there. Okay, let's go with import datetime. And let's go with this. I just needed the time. Okay, we could extract date, hour, and month. Let's go with this one. Let's see what we got. Okay, installation's done. We're gonna test this right away. I should create a new folder called tests. Okay, and we're gonna do another file, which is going to be Sphinx versus Google.py. Okay, and we're gonna copy this and paste here. Do some modifications, minor modifications. Remove this, and let's go with Sphinx. So what I'm gonna do is to recognize from both services to see which one's better in terms of accuracy. Okay, let's compare these two and recognize Sphinx to recognize Sphinx from Sphinx. Okay, box Sphinx and print Google. Okay, I need to come here, Google, and then I'm gonna put between this to stay more clear. Let's add a new line, Sphinx, and then let's add 2 lines and dot format, and then Google and Sphinx. Okay, so this is going to be our task setup. Let's go to GitHub, adding a test file, test Google versus CMU Sphinx. This is using the speech recognition PI, by the way. So let's go back. Let's go. I'm running main. Okay. Let's run Python / actually Sphinx tests / Sphinx. Oh, let's go Sphinx versus Google.py. This is a test on speech recognition, and we should see something being recognized from both. I'm trying to get to the point one, two, three, four, five. One works online, the other one offline. Is my accent good enough to be recognized for an English model? Okay, we got nothing now. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is my accent good enough to be recognized by an English model? And we can see the, okay, yeah. We can see the consumption there. Okay, let's go to okay, we've tested this. Let's close this document. Let's try this once. Okay, to move so we can move on to the next thing, which is text just Vosk Phoenix. I'm gonna. What time is? Okay, it worked. So this is pretty much what we're gonna do with Voice Assistant. We're gonna say something, it should recognize and do something. So let's add a new file on test. Let's add a sphinx.py. Okay, we're gonna recognize just with Vosk Phoenix. Let's go back here. We could just use this one, which should work fine enough with just 2 lines of code, which is pretty awesome. Let's commit here, adding new examples, adding pocket sphinx example. Let's commit this and let's test this one. We already have the code. Let's go to us and there and Python test slash sphinx.py. Hi there. Hi there. Hi there. Can you hear me? One thing that you guys need to be aware of is that I'm using I don't have a GC activated on my computer right now because I'm recording. So my voice natively, the way that's being captured by the model should be, how do I say it? I should be lower. It shouldn't be quite readable. Okay. So this should be an issue. So we have this set up. Now, we've compared Google versus Phoenix, which are the 2 primary user ones. You guys should maybe try the other ones. We have Microsoft Bing, which I think requires API, a key. So the other one should require you to use a key, which is something that we don't want to do. So now we have to move on to the next thing. So let's go to README. Okay, we got options here. We got Google, we got Sphinx or Pocket Sphinx, better saying. Okay, and we got another one which we're going to talk about now, which should be the better version or the better choice, which is Vosk. Okay, so let's talk about Vosk now. Let's go to Opera. Let's go here. I'm going to close this. Okay, let's go to PyPy again, and we should type Vosk on Google to see what it got. So we got this website, which is alphasafi.com, and we got this website which has some brief overview of the project, which is Vosk is a speech recognition toolkit. The best things in Vosk are supports 70 languages in dialects: English, Indian English, German, French, Spanish, Portuguese, Chinese, Russian, Turkish, Vietnamese, Italian, Dutch, Catalan, Arabic, Greek, Farsi, Filipino, more to come. So right off the bat, we got support for multiple languages. And one of the best things about Vosk is that it's quite fast. Okay, it's, for all the libraries that have tested Vosk, it's the best, and we're gonna show you guys why. So we got to see that portable language models are only 50 megabytes, but there are much bigger server models available. So we could choose the size of the models. There are quite a bit of models available, which we guys should definitely check out. We got bindings for different programming languages. So besides this speech recognition one, which we were using until this point, okay, Vosk is kind of language agnostic. We could use in the main languages such as C# and Java. So let's install this. Now I need to be clear about something, that this only works on Python 3.8. So to see which version of Python do you guys have, you guys go Python version, okay? And I have the version Python 3.8.6. If you run this command here, pip install Vosk on a 3.7 or 3.6, it won't work because they don't have bindings, compiled wheels for those systems. So let's install, and we have that already. Let's go to PyPy. I need to just try the requirement. Okay, where that Vosk. Let's go here, Vosk, and let's go through this history. Okay, let's go with copy this. Let's copy this entirely. Let's add that to requirements, and there we go. So let's use this library. So to use this library, you need to install PyAudio, okay? And PyAudio is not available for versions for systems. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Let's do pip uninstall PyAudio. Okay. Yes. So I'm installing PyAudio, uninstalling PyAudio. Let's do pip install PyAudio. No cache, okay? And we got, okay, I forgot to put O. If we were on this, you guys will get this same error that we got previously, which is we don't have a wheel, or actually we don't have the tools to compile this wheel. If you guys want to compile, you just need to have Microsoft Visual Studio C++ 14.0 installed, which is, it's not a thing that you guys should probably worry about, because we're gonna go back to that website, Python Windows Wheels. Go here, search for PyAudio. I need to go here. The version that I have is 3.8. Let's go with 3.8. Start downloading this file. I don't wanna go there. I wanna install directly through the internet, which you're gonna go to copy download address, come back here and do pip install and paste the link to that file. So this is how you guys should overcome this issue. Let's install, and we are all good. Let's if we install Vosk, it will automatically install PyAudio, I think. So now we have this, okay. We already have this code available. That this is already on the system. Let's remove this. We don't need this, okay, because we're gonna use Vosk from now on. So let's go to the Vosk website. Let's try to get something up and running. Let's go to installation and usage. And if you go here, we're gonna see the library, some examples here. Let's go to Vosk API, which is a repository with examples. And we got to multiple devices, Android, C, C#. The C# version is not working on Windows yet. And let's go to Python, and let's go to example, and then we're gonna go to test microphone. So this is the code to recognize from the microphone. Okay, let's go to raw. Let's copy this, paste here, and here you guys should see something. We don't need actually this. Okay, So we're using PyAudio to create to have access to the microphone. So this creates an object string to the microphone. Okay. Opens microphone microphone for listening. And let's go to GitHub, adding Vosk. Okay, using Vosk as an API for speech recognition. Let's commit to master and push origin. So let's go back and let's try to run this to see what happens. You guys pay attention here, we need model. Okay, we're gonna do this in a while. Let's go python main.py, and it's open, and we didn't find the file. Okay, so it exited or quit it. So to find the models, you guys to go to here and go to models, and there's quite a bit of models available. So we got English models, which you're gonna use in this project. Okay, they are quite different. I'm gonna test this small one. Okay, so you guys go here, click download. We're gonna download this model. I'm gonna prep up the folder here, which is Mila, and okay, go back, just Mila. This is our GitHub repository. Okay, my internet's quite slow now, I don't know why. Let's go, let's wait a little bit. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait until this downloads. So here we guys could see some things that are quite visible, which is the channels. This is a mono channel, and rate is 16 kilohertz. The frames per buffer 8,000. So this is pretty fairly easy to do. It's actually very interesting to see how it goes. The loop to do the recognition is quite interesting. And I'm trying to get this downloaded. My internet's not working on my side right now, because I should be getting at least 4 to 5 megabytes per second. Sorry guys. This is I already have this model downloaded, but I want to do this live, and then when I do all over again, so you guys can see step by step on how to do this and how to install this model on your computer. Because if I just copy and paste a folder, it's not clear what the files are required to do the speech recognition. So we could talk about speech recognition while we wait. So this is fairly powerful in many ways. We got accuracy. We should probably run just fine with the default models. But if you guys again want to do something more complicated, you can create your own model trained on your data to get more accuracy, which is something that I'll probably try later on, and something that I didn't talk about, which is quite interesting, because many people who probably are trying to create their own virtual assistant are searching for content in English, which is something that I definitely did back in the day. And we have models to multiple languages, such as Russian and French and German and Spanish and Portuguese and Greek. So if you're listening or watching this video and you want to implement a virtual assistant in another language other than English, which, let's be honest, English is the best language because it's not that difficult to find resources to do that, but in other languages it's quite difficult to find a good model to do speech recognition. And we have these models. We have 17 of them, which is amazing. So we are getting close to download. We are 3 minutes left. Okay, So if you guys want to implement in your own language, make tutorials and teach people how to do these things, or that would be very interesting. So we're gonna test this model here. This is the word. Okay. If you guys don't know what word is the word error rate. Okay. We need to ASR. So word error rate is the accuracy of the model. So we have stats for some models here. For example, this model has a 13.64, and the best model is this one. This one's the best model. Has 7.08. It's a gigabyte. In my internet right now, we won't be able to download this live here, unfortunately. This is a quite embarrassing, guys, to be honest. Oh, but I wanna wait. I wanna wait until I downloaded this. So yay, 50 seconds left, and we're getting close. In a minute, 2 minutes. No, 3. No, it's getting slower. That shouldn't be, but I don't know. So if you guys want to test the beta model, this one, but I don't think it's compatible with Vosk, is it? I don't know if it's compatible with Vosk yet. I need to download this to test. Some of these models are, yeah, it's saying that it's compatible with Vosk. Okay, it should be compatible though. So we should test this to see which one's better. But the error rate is not there yet. This is definitely very, very good. Don't get me wrong, but the how does it say that? I think I don't say that in English. The run back from going from this model, which is a gigabyte, from this model, which is just 50 megabytes. It's huge. You don't get a lot by changing models. Okay, so we are finally done. Let's open up the folder. So showing folder. So I got this file. Let's cut this file. Let's go back to our GitHub repository. Let's paste here, and here we're gonna create a new folder. Let's call it N, the English. You guys should try to you guys should do model instead, but English is English. Let's do model to be more understand. Let's paste this, cut, paste here. Extract this, extract here. Let's delete this zip file. Let's so this is all the content we need to be side of the model folder. Let's cut and paste here and delete this folder. So this is the structure that you guys need to have. Model with the content from that file that we just downloaded. So let's go back to Visual Studio, and we have model here. Now let's run this example and see what we got. Hello. This is quite interesting. This is one of the best models for speech recognition. This is one of the best models for speech recognition. Okay, that was not what I was thinking, but so you guys can see how do I zoom in here? Okay, cool. So you guys can check on the bottom of my screen how I'm talking. While I'm talking, I'm getting the recognition back, so I can see what I'm saying. And since I'm not a native speaker, it's even more interesting to see that this model can perform so well. And it's working on my computer. It's not working online. So this is going to be our main engine to do a speech recognition. Okay. So I'm just gonna babbling about a little bit now. Let's go to GitHub. and we got these files to upload. Adding a Vosk model. Let's start with the small one. Okay, so let's commit to master, and we should be able to. Okay, we're committing this. Let's go here, and we see that we are recognizing. So I'm gonna explain more about the entire recognition. Let's go with Control C. Let's go back to the original size, which I think is this one. So we are recognizing a lot. We don't want to do that, maybe. We want to recognize, we want to remove this so we don't see the partial results. I'm going to also remove this. And let's run again. So we see the only text that matters to us. Hi. So when I do this, I'm gonna get the entire sentence recognized by the speech recognizer. So you guys can see how we're gonna start the project. Okay. Okay, it's working pretty good. You guys can see, and we are almost an hour in this video. I should. Okay, let's go. Let's close this. Let's go here. Removing unnecessary parts. Okay, let's commit. And now we are all done. So I think this concludes this video, guys. In the next video, I'm gonna go with we saw that we need speech synthesis. So in the next video, I'm gonna do speech synthesis, which is much easier than speech recognition. It shouldn't be this long to get this up and running. So thank you guys for watching this video. See you guys next time.